Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Hello and welcome to INCRadio Central Europe Satellite Studio, and thank you for joining us this evening. My name is Sister Frances Manalili, tuning in live from the local of Frankfurt, Germany, here in the district of Central Europe, and I'm happy to be here tonight as your host. And time check, we have 7:01 p.m. Central European Time, and our topic for today is very timely. And I hope this excites also for those who have their first winter here in Central Europe or are looking for new destinations. Our topic will be about winter must visit places here in Central Europe. And for that, we have invited our dear panelists, our guests, who will share with us their favorite must visit places. And yes, so let's get to know them. Let's start with our beloved brother Gert, who is joining us this evening. Hi, brother.
Hello, sister. I'm Brother Gerd from the local of Berlin in Central Europe, in Germany. And I'm a choir leader and I'm CWS president for the district and CWS teacher. And thanks that I'm here for you.
Thank you for being with us here tonight, Brother Gert. And we're very excited to hear about your places that you can recommend. And yes, so let's move on and also introduce to you Sister Viva from Nuremberg. Hello, Sister. Okay, our dear sister will be right back with us. But of course, we have our dear Sister Malu. And I believe you all have seen her in all of our satellite episodes, right? And yes, so we're welcoming Sister Malu here in our show. Hello, po, Sister Malu. Thank you for being with us here tonight.
Oh, hello, Sister Francis. It's a pleasure to be with you. And I'd like to say good evening to all the other panelists and to everyone. Hello po at maligayang bati mula sa Pilipinas. At the moment, it's 2 o'clock in the morning here. And I'm glad to be with you and to be working from here based on a different time zone.
Thank you so much, Sister Malu, for being with us here this evening, but for you in the morning, taking your time to join us in this episode. And we're very happy to have you here. And yes, so let's also get to introduce to you Sister Viva, our last panelist, who is also here with us this evening. Hi, Sister Viva.
Hello po, good evening. I would like to say hi to everybody who's watching with us tonight po. Sa Pilipinas po, magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Natutulog na po silang lahat, obviously. And here from Germany, guten Abend an alle.
And guten Abend back to you, Sister Viva. And of course, to those who are watching, good morning to those in the Philippines who are also tuning in. And yes, we have our dear panelists with us here this evening, and we're very excited to hear about their must-visit places in Central Europe. But before we get into that, of course, we have prepared an icebreaker game. And for that, we have our slides prepared. Let's ask Kuya to please show us and reveal us what our icebreaker will be for tonight. Okay, it's the memory game, I'm packing my bag. Okay, so let's see, what is this memory game about? Okay, I think for this icebreaker game, having Sister Viva here and Brother Gert, I believe you know what this icebreaker is about, right? Packing your bag and what are you going to bring? Here we have the rules on how to play. So the rules are how to play. The first player begins by saying, I'm packing my bag and I'm taking an item with me. And the second part is that the next player repeats the sentence but adds another item to the list. For example, I'm packing my bag and I'm taking, for example, my toothbrush and my phone with me. And for the third step, we have each subsequent player must repeat the entire list of items in the correct order before adding a new item. The list grows longer with each round. So the game continues until someone forgets an item or the sequence becomes too long to recall accurately. Okay, I hope our dear panelists are ready for this game. This is all about memory, so let's test that. And let's start with Sister Malu. What would you like to pack for your bag?
I'm taking my bag and I'm packing my winter jacket.
Okay, let's continue with Sister Viva.
I'm taking my bag. I will bring my winter jacket and I will bring my cell phone.
Okay, Brother Gat. Let's continue with you, brother.
I pack in my bag and to inside my winter jacket, my cell phone, and my pocket.
Your pocket. Okay.
Money, also with money, yeah.
Ah, okay. So it's portemonnaie, right? In German, maybe, right? Okay. So, okay.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm packing my bag and I'm taking my winter jacket, my smartphone, and my wallet, and my boots.
I'm packing my bag. I'll bring my winter jacket, my cell phone, my geldbeutel, and what is my boots. Okay, and my munse. My what do you call munse? Yeah,
Y- Yeah, my hat or my
um,
bonnet.
my bonnet.
Okay, Brother Gat.
Okay, I pack in my bag and inside a winter jacket, the cell phone, my wallet, so that is the right one, and my boots and my hat oder ja, Mütze. And my food for the way.
All right, I'll try this one. I am packing my bag and I am taking my winter jacket, my cell phone, my wallet, my boots, my hat, my bonnet, and my food and my money.
I will bring my bag. Inside is my um, winter jacket, cell phone, um, wallet, bonnet, boots, food, money, and my water. My water, bottle of water.
Okay, I pack in my bag and do inside my winter jacket, my cell phone, my wallet, my boots, my hat, my food for the way, my money, and my bottle of water or water. Yeah. And oh, now it's hard. Okay, passend dazu mein Skianzug. My snow dress or how you call it?
Schneeanzug.
Yeah,
Sister Manu, do you know what that could be translated to in English? Schneeanzug. It's like I think
snow.
the
Winter suit or snow suit.
yes,
Yeah,
snowsuit. It's great that you have Kamalu here with us.
I'm just guessing. Okay, I'll try this one. Oh my, you might break it here. I'm packing my bag. I'm taking with me my, now I forgot. It's my winter jacket, my cell phone, my wallet, my boots, my water. Mm, did you say my wallet or my food? My wallet, my food, then my money. Uh, oh, sorry.
Oh, I think the game ends here. Okay, but it's okay. Thank you so much for participating, right? Those were a lot of items that we have packed in our bags. I think for us to remember all of that is a bit too hard, but I think we're fully packed, right? And have everything in our bag. So let's continue with our trip, right? And yes, so we will continue with our topic conversation, which brings us to winter must visit places in Central Europe. And for that, we have invited our dear panelists. Um, and yes, so let's start and ask Brother Gerd, what's your go to winter destination here in Central Europe and why do you love it?
also so I'm a winter Schweizer, so I love the winter completely. And most what I love is just searching the hills or to ice skating and yeah, to go outside if the snow is there. So I love snow, I really much. And yeah, to have fun with other kids or with my kids and then with my family or some with brethren of the chapel so that we can snow fighting, but it's nice too. So yeah, that's so my favorites what I like in the time.
Oh, very great activities that you can do in winter, right? Especially having kids, going out as a family, like you have mentioned, right? Those are great activities for the kids, right? Which was Schlittschuhfahren, which is ice skating. Also mit den Schlittenfahren, where you are on top, right? And then you're going downhill. You're seated, right? That's a lot of fun. I remember as a kid, I would love that. Also doing that with my sisters, and we would always go back up, right? Run. Okay, let's do it one more time, right? Where the cat is nodding, because he knows all of the kids love that. So that's also a great activity for the kids, especially for this winter season that's coming up. Hopefully we will have lots of snow, right? So thank you for that, Brother Gab. Let's also ask Sister Viva. Can you elaborate some of the activities and maybe your favorite destination here in Central Europe during winter season?
Okay. For the Filipinos po, who okay, for the Filipinos is, who's here po in Germany, to experience a snow is like a dream. Parang it's a new thing to experience, a milestone kumbaga. So when we get here po with my friends, we really enjoyed po playing with snow, creating snowman, and taking a lot of pictures, videos po outside, and of course, lying down po sa snow, and sometimes po we visit po our friends na um na nakatira po dito who's living here, and then there's a balcony po, and then we do a bonfire, and also we have roasting marshmallows, eat together. That's fun po, I think. And here po in Pittsburgh, I would recommend also to our brothers and sisters to visit here because it's an open area po, a lot of things that you can do here also. For example, national park. You can also do when it's heavy snowfall po. You can also do skating. Yeah, it's a happy experience po with your friends and family outside when it's snowing po.
Yes, definitely. I can only agree with you, Sister Viva. And for those who don't know, Sister Viva um, has moved here to Germany not so long ago, right, Sister Viva? So I think this is your second winter season coming from the Philippines and experiencing a different climate, right? For seasons here in Germany, especially also the winter season, is also a great opportunity to really do lots of stuff, especially here in Central Europe, right? In winter season, you can visit a lot of places, doing a lot of activities, right? Like you also have mentioned, you would build snowmans, right, with your friends, and also have bonfires right in the evening, and then would roast like marshmallows. Is that right, Sister Viva? Yes. Those are also great activities that you can do, right? And yes, so thank you for sharing that with us. Let's also get to ask Kamalu, right? You also have lived here for many years in Germany, Kamalu. So can you tell us what are your go-to winter destinations here in Central Europe, and maybe also you can tell us po, why do you love it po?
Okay. All right. All right. I would say that the experience in winter in Germany and in other places there in Europe, it's really an exciting experience. It is something new for us, especially who are newcomers, let's say from the Philippines. I remember the first time I saw snow. We really played like children, lying down on the snow and tossing the snow and all that. And we saw to it that we had our pictures taken because we were just so proud to let the people know, our folks back in the Philippines, that here we are. We're in the winterland and we are experiencing snow. Okay. Now, about the places to visit, and during the study tours that I had, some of the best places where I really enjoyed winter, one of them was the Black Forest, Schwarzwald. And here it's like the landscape, something taken from postcards or from books, which you usually see. You know, the hills with snow capped hills. And then we went to a museum. Yes, museums are open and are good places during winter. Shelter yourself from the snow by going to museums. And we visited the cuckoo clock museum, and cuckoo clocks are my favorites. I love the sound of the cuckoos. Yeah. And another place is, of course, Munich, where I lived for over a year. Yeah. And I enjoy, and of course, when we say winter in Germany, one of the first things that come to mind is Munich. And then you talk about the Zugspitze and these places where you go to. And the first time I was in Germany, I thought everything would stop in winter, no business, school stop, work stops, and people just hibernate. And of course, coming from the Philippines, no background whatsoever, until a German friend of mine said that, no, it's business as usual. The trains are running. Talking about trains, take a train and enjoy the beautiful landscape in winter, especially when the places are covered in snow. And when you stop, let's say in a city, go to a cafe and eat um, the delicious cakes made in Germany and coffee. This is strong coffee. This is not the mild one. And German coffee is the real coffee.
Thank you for sharing with us. Sister Malu, your favorite destinations here in Central Europe, especially here in Germany, mentioning Munich, and that's a very touristic spot and a very well known destination, especially for winter season. I have not been able to visit Munich in winter season yet, but it's definitely in my itinerary, right? Visiting the Zugspitze. My friends have gone there and um, they were amazed by the view, right, by the landscape. And you also have mentioned taking the train, right? That's a great way to also enjoying the landscape, right? You're sitting in a warm place, but also getting to see the different views, right? So that's also a very great tip when you're here in Central Europe, right? Taking the trains is also a great way to see the beautiful views here, right? Or even by car when you're going to visit different destinations here in Germany, right? You can also do that, of course, and you will be amazed also by the views that you will have here. So let's stay with you, Sister Malu. Since you have mentioned that you are also traveling a lot, can you also tell us, have you ever discovered a charming spot by accident while traveling during winter season?
All right. Let me see. Let me think back. I would say in Bremen, and also, okay, and also going up places like Harz Mountain. It's beautiful. And also going to Hanover, there is this garden where you have a lot of sculptures and a beautiful garden. I forgot the name, but it's really beautiful. So we were just passing by, and then we thought that let's have a look here. And so we entered this garden, and there we took a lot of pictures. It's really beautiful, and it's important to be outside even in winter, even it's very very cold, as long as you wear the proper clothing. That's the important thing. Yeah, and it's important to be out there to get some fresh air. Okay, to get some fresh air. Don't stay too long, or let's say, don't think that staying inside or indoors is the best thing. Oh, no, not really. You need some fresh air.
Yes, definitely, Kamalu. Having fresh air is also important, right? Not maybe too long because it's going to be very cold, right? You will freeze, but having that fresh air, right? That's very important as well. And like Kamalu has mentioned, she has discovered also charming spots by accident, right? Those are also great things that we can maybe consider when we're traveling. Just looking into maybe destinations that are nearby that we haven't planned in our itinerary, right?
Yeah, Sister
So
Francis, sometimes we say, sometimes just go. Don't plan. Of course, we don't do that every day, all right? Uh, Sometimes you just have to go. Sometimes planning for a very long time paralyzes your activity. You don't go because of this too much planning and so on and so forth. But sometimes you just have go.
yes, that's very great advice, Sister Malu, right? So just go and explore, right? You never know what destination you'll find and or spots that you will find, right? And yes, that's a great advice that we can also take from Sister Malu, right? And we never know what beautiful spot or view we will see, right? And yes, so thank you for that, Kamalu. And let's also get to ask Brother Gad. So Kamalu has mentioned she has discovered charming spots, right, by accident, like Bremen, Hanover, right? Have you also discovered some of those spots by accident?
Yeah, I was in one time I was in Munich. There was a lot of snow, and then yeah, I have different places, but I have not so much, or I did not so much other things there. Most in Berlin or Hamburg only. So I only visit a short time.
Okay, yes, but Munich is also a great spot, of course, to visit. Right, Hamburg, right, and Berlin also. I also see a lot of pictures with the Brandenburger Tor in winter. It's also very nice. Yeah, so let's also ask Sister Viva, do you also have discovered a charming spot by accident, maybe while traveling during the winter season? Now that's your second season here, right?
Okay, maybe I would say here in Birdsburg, um, because when my friends and I have free days or day offs, we will just go for a walk outside, and then while walking, we have discovered something like a little mountain. That's how you call it, or what do you call that? And then we just continue walking po, and then we discovered that walking through that, you can see the whole city of Birdsburg. There's a grapes vineyard there, and it's so beautiful. So that's here in Birdsburg po. And then in another place like Nürnberg, we also visited our sister there with his family, with her family. And then we discovered a place nearby lang po sa house nila. It's a big area, an open area where you can see mountains po, when you can see field over there, and it's so beautiful. I forgot po what the exact name of the place, but it's so nice because a lot of trees po right there, and it's a good place also to do skating when a lot of snowfall po covered the field po. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So a lot of destinations as well, Sister Viva. And you have mentioned Würzburg, right, Sister? Um, Actually, I was traveling to Würzburg with my friends here in Frankfurt, and it wasn't in winter, but it was in summer, and it's a very nice city. Really, I have to mention that, right? We would just travel to Würzburg without knowing exactly where to go, just to see how it's like, right? And we can only recommend visiting Würzburg as well. I can't imagine how it's like in winter, covered all in snow, right? You can take a lot of pictures there. And also, you have mentioned Strasbourg, right, which is also in France, a very popular destination for those who have not visited Central Europe or Europe yet. That's also a very great spot that you could visit. And living here in Europe, you have a great opportunity to travel to those different destinations via train, right, or buses. So we have a very great advantage here in Europe, really. Also by car. You have maybe road trips planned out together with families to different places here in Germany. And yes, creating memories together is a very um, yeah, unforgettable experience, also, right? So, thank you for sharing that with us, Sister Viva. And let's ask, of course, Brother Gerd, since you have mentioned a lot of activities, right? And living in Germany, how do you make the most of a winter trip also on a budget?
Yeah, the first and most of the bus in the cities, because we have a big city that's almost nearby what you can use. Like we have a hills nearby by my place. They have a forest nearby me, and then it's a hills special for the rodeln, for sledging. And yeah, I loved it to go with my kids there if there are really big snow. So I did it with Lucas and with Liam, so I was really always happy. And then I remember, of course, my own time if I was a child. And yeah, then we have a ice skating area where we can go. So you have, of course, you have to pay a little bit, but it's really a small budget. And same, you can rent and choose for that. So that's, and they have for beginner and for not like profi. So they have the two different areas inside. So in and outside, that was really nice. And yeah, of course, Snow fighting is for free. So that's make a lot of fun together, of course. And then, yeah, and I love it to have snow more. It's really full down, a lot of snow, so really big. I love it. That's why, yeah, most of them you can for free if you like this. Yeah.
Yeah, so those were great tips for winter trips on a budget, right? How you mentioned with your children going Schlittenfahren, which is sledding, right? If I mentioned that right. And also ice skating. That's also on a budget. And here it's not even expensive. You pay the entrance fee, and also if you want to borrow the shoes for ice skating, right? And it's also a great experience for the children, of course. And maybe for those who have not experienced it, or maybe those who are older and want to try how to ice skate, it's really fun. So maybe go out with your friends, right? Experience things that you have not yet. And yes, so those are great tips for winter trips, also on a budget. And yeah, also I've mentioned snow fighting, right? Those are really great activities that you can do. That's not, or where you don't even have to spend money, right? So that's a very great tips, Brother Gat. Maybe we can also ask Sister Malu. Can you also maybe mention some of tips for winter trips on a budget?
All right. Okay. Well, I'm not as sporty as Gerd, as Brother Gerd, and I wish I had known him, and perhaps I would have been able to learn skating because I'm a person who's so afraid of falling. Well, that's reasonable for my age. But anyway, and anyway, oh, on a budget, just like what Brother Gert says, explore the place around you. Sometimes when it's not winter, we always think of traveling away from home, right? And we forget to explore the place around us. And that is the time when you do that, especially in winter, because you would like to avoid driving or spending a lot of money or perhaps getting stuck somewhere because of heavy snow. You'd rather, okay, let me explore the place around my home. And that's when you discover things that you haven't seen, or even a small place where you can have cafe and have a conversation with the locals, with the people around you. So, for example, I'd go downtown, which is just a walking distance from our home when we were still living in the Netherlands. Well, of course, after living in Germany, we live in Belgium and in the Netherlands. And that's when I discovered good flower shops. Yes, in winter, there are flowers for sale. Yeah. And I had a chance to talk with people, and it's just so nice to be able to enter a restaurant or a cafe and just talk with the people there, especially with the elderly. And for me, that's a good way to spend your winter on a budget. Oh, yes, very well said, I think. So it's just one of those activities, and perhaps somewhere in your place, there are also museums and people selling something like what do you call these pancakes, like the potato pancakes, and then something hot beverage, some hot beverage to go with it.
Thank you so much for mentioning that, Sister Malu. So you have mentioned also great small things that you can really do, also on a budget. For example, talking to also elderly people, right? Not even elderly, but maybe those um, that you see in the restaurant, right? When you come up on with some conversations, right? Listening to their stories, visiting cafes, right? Those are also great tips. And yeah, winter trips that you can also do in a budget. You have mentioned a lot, Pokamalu. Yeah, so thank you so much for that. And of course, We have comments to read out, and our dear panelists, our dear viewers and listeners, rather, are also very engaging here in our topic conversation. We have here Brother Brad Takushi, and he commented, "Winter destination will be the Philippine heat for vacation." Hashtag Heidelberg cluster, which is very correct, Brother Brad. Can only agree with you. And then we have from Brother Henry, and he commented, "Schwarzwald is fun. Long, scary bridge to cross, but nice hike." Hashtag Heidelberg, hashtag Kaiserslautern. And then we have another comment from Brother Mario Calvello, and he commented, "My destination during winter is Halensee. Hashtag Berlin." Oh, okay. That's a destination I haven't heard yet, but I will look into that. And then we have another comment from Brother Brad, and he commented, "Visit Heidelberg, hiking and castles. Hashtag Heidelberg cluster." Right? Talking about castles, for those who have not visited Germany yet, there's a very popular castle, right? In Heidelberg, yeah, and also yes, and also in close to Munich, it's the Neuschwanstein Castle, right? And if you visit that castle, it's a very popular place. And going there in winter season, you will be amazed by the view and how the snow falls really on the castle. In the pictures, it looks so nice, but when you're there in person, really you will be amazed by the view. So thank you for your comment, Brother Brad. And then we also have from our district minister, Brother Joel B. Catalan, beautiful district of Central Europe, spiritually energetic in winter. And then with a heart, happy viewing to all brethren and local officers. Thank you so much, Brother Joel. And then we have another comment from Sister Alicia Boschel, and she commented, "In winter time for skate season, sport in Netherlands. Hashtag Rotterdam." Thank you so much, Sister Alicia. And then we also have from Sister Linda Calvello, Grünewald Forest in Berlin is a beautiful place to have a walk during winter time. Hashtag Berlin Meissen. Thank you so much for your comments, dear viewers and panelists. And yes, we will get back to our topic conversation, but before that, we will go on a short station break. Okay. I believe we have technical difficulties, but that's no problem. Then we will continue with our topic conversation. And yes, talking about the winter trips, right, here in Central Europe, and experiencing a lot of winter seasons, living here in Germany, right? And maybe for those who have not lived here uh, too long yet, let's ask Sister Viva. Can you tell us what's one unforgettable winter memory that you've had here in Central Europe? Have you experienced some, Sister Viva?
Okay, I would like to share po one of the memorable experiences that we have, me and my friends. We have this Deutschland ticket po. I know that it is very popular here in Germany, and it's way more cheaper than having ETE or other way of transportation like airplanes. So we always have that, me and my friends. That's why using this Deutschland ticket po, we have searched for a place where we can go here in Germany. And we came into going po sa Strasbourg, France. And yeah, during that time po, it's snowing here in Germany. And we really enjoy that time. We took a lot of pictures. We took a lot of videos as well. When riding po sa train, we do some postings, senti, emo, while the snow is falling. So we can post it to our social media accounts and do some uh, sentimental, inspirational, or motivational music as well. Yan. And during our whole travel po, we ate together in train. Um, um, we took a nap as well. Yan. And then I remember po, it is only one last train. We were already in France po, but it will only take one train to reach our destination, which is Strasbourg, France po. And we waited for 30 minutes for that train. And as a surprise po, we saw that the train is full po. And we were expecting po that the people will go out sign up from train, but unfortunately the people stayed. So parang we lose hope po na we cannot enter the train anymore, and parang we lose the time that we have waited for it. But since we are Filipinos po and we are madiskarte, my friend po took this opportunity to go inside. So she went in po, and my friend and I, because we were three people po, really push ourselves to go inside po. That train po is really having a hard time to close its door because it's really full po that time. But the foreigners outside po really pushed us just to go inside the train, and they were really supportive po, pushing us going inside the train po. And after that po, nung nakapasok na po kaming lahat sa train, they were cheering po outside like, wow, successful. Kasi nakapasok po kaming lahat sa train. And it's really a memorable experience po because I'm so happy that even foreigners po cheering for that. And hindi po namin na-expect na it will also gonna happen here in Europe kasi po sa Philippines, we always experience that riding from LRT or MRT, something like railway station din po. And we were shocked po to experience here in Europe as well. Na sometimes, ganun po yung nangyayari din dito. But it's really a happy experience po when we reach our destination po. Sa Strasbourg, France, the city is so bright po. A lot of things to do. A lot of stalls like meron pong maraming foods to eat like grillen, something like that. And you can also enjoy coffee po, chocolates, breads, and beautiful places po to visit then, museums, like that po. And so I can say that yan po is sa mga memorable experience ko po last December here in Germany.
Wow, so you have mentioned a very unforgettable experience. We're very happy to hear that actually that you had foreigners supporting you, right, and helping you really get to your next destination, even though the train was full, right, cheering for you. So that sounds very fun and like an really unforgettable experience that you had here in Germany. And we're looking forward to hearing your next unforgettable experience that you will have this season. So thank you for mentioning that, Sister Viva, and also letting us know how, what you experience here also in Germany, right? And you also have mentioned that you have traveled with the Deutschland ticket, right? That's for those who are not familiar with what a Deutschland ticket is. Translated, it's a Germany ticket, right? And it's also known as the 40 euro ticket as of now, and it's a subscription for a public transport ticket for all local public transport, and it's valid in the whole of Germany, and it only costs 49 euros per month. But you're able to really take the public transportations and also visit different destinations. Like Sister Viva has mentioned, she visited to Strasbourg, and it's also good for the environment, right? Taking public trains, right? So maybe for those who are considering visiting other destinations, maybe you can also do that with the Deutschland ticket or by train, right? Which is also a very good opportunity for us here in Germany, right? Visiting all those beautiful destinations. And yes, so thank you for that, Sister Viva, for mentioning and also sharing with us, your stories. And yes, so before we get to ask how the Memories are for Brother Giat and Kamalu. We will go again on a short station break.
This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
This Monday on Like and Share. Savor the fusion of flavors with our creamy taco spaghetti. Master the art of language. Let's learn some French words. Be prepared, stay calm, find out some essential first aid tips every parent and teacher should know. And in this episode, we'll be featuring vlogs from Canada's Satellite Studio. Catch all of these this Monday on Like and Share, December 2, 2024 at 2 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. Only here on INCRadio.
Tired of feeling your worst? Ready to take control of your health? Then tune in to Health Matters, the show that covers it all. Mondays, get glowing with Dr. Miriam Isla and the latest in skincare. Tuesdays, Dr. J.M. Cruz tackles your adult health questions. Wednesdays, it's family time with Dr. Owen Perez. Thursdays, Sister Mian Pina and Sister Galore Pangan guide you to emotional well-being. And Fridays, discover the power of natural medicine with Dr. Erwin Torres and Sister Cheche Brinosa. Health Matters, Monday through Friday at 10:30 in the morning. Subscribe now and start living your healthiest life.
Hello, and welcome back to INCRadio Central Europe Satellite Studio. And for those who have just tuned in, our topic for today is winter must-visit places here in Central Europe. And time check, we have 7:47 Central European Time in the evening. And yes, for that, we have also invited our dear panelists who have shared their go-to winter destinations, charming spots that they have discovered by accidents, how to make the most out of a winter trip on a budget, and so on. And yes, before we get into our second part of our topic conversation, of course, we have our favorite segment, which is German is Fun with Kamalu. Have fun!
German is fun. Deutsch macht Spaß. Hello everyone. Hallo zusammen. Wie geht's euch? Welcome to German is Fun. Deutsch macht Spaß. I'm Sister Malu Francisco bringing you another episode of fun while learning basic German. Today we'll continue to learn words and phrases that have to do with the internet. So our segment focuses on the internet part 2, das Internet Teil 2. Das Internet. Das Internet. I don't have an internet connection. Auf Deutsch, ich habe kein Internet. Kein Internet. Ich habe kein Internet. I don't have an internet connection. Internet address. Die Internetadresse. Plural, die Internetadressen. Computer, der Rechner. Plural, die Rechner. Or you can say, der Computer. Plural, die Computer. Aus dem Englischen, or from the English word computer and computers. Let's have an example sentence.
How often do you surf on the internet? Wie oft surfen Sie im Internet? That is the formal you. Informal, you would say, wie oft surfst du im Internet? Wie oft surfst du im Internet? To surf in German, surfen, surfen. Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi stands for wireless fidelity. In Germany, people would say Wi-Fi, of course, or Wi-Fi, but usually they'd say WLAN, WLAN. And as you know, W is pronounced V in German. WLAN steht für Wireless Local Area Network. If you would like to ask, is there Wi-Fi here? Excuse me, do you have Wi-Fi? Entschuldigung, gibt es hier WLAN? Entschuldigung, gibt es hier WLAN? Tablet, das Tablet. Plural, die Tablets. I have a tablet. Ich habe ein Tablet. Ich habe ein Tablet. Monitor, der Monitor. Der Monitor. Plural, die Monitoren. The monitor is new. Their monitor is neu. Neu is the German word for new, spelled N-E-U, neu. Their monitor is neu. And if you want to say the monitors are new, so plural, die Monitoren sind neu. Computer keyboard is die Tastatur. Die Tastatur. Plural, die Tastaturen. The keyboard has umlaut buttons. Die Tastatur hat umlaute Tasten. Die Tastatur hat umlaute Tasten. Computer mouse, die Maus. Spelled M-A-U-S, but pronounced the same way you pronounce it in English. The mouse. And the plural, die Mäuse. The mouse has the left button and the right button. Left button, you would say in German, linke Taste. Linke Taste. Right button, rechte Taste. Rechte Taste. The mouse has left and right buttons. Die Maus hat linke und rechte Tasten. Die Maus hat linke und rechte Tasten. German is fun. Deutsch macht Spaß.
This has been today's episode of German is Fun, Deutsch macht Spaß. I'm Sister Malu Francisco saying vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Thank you very much for joining us today. So, till next time, bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss!
German is fun. Deutsch macht Spaß.
Hello and welcome back to INCRadio Central Europe Satellite Studio. And this was our German is fun, Deutsch macht Spaß with Kamalu, who's also our panelist here for this evening. Thank you so much, Kamalu, for sharing with us again one episode here in our satellite studio, which is German is fun, and we're always happy to have that segment here with us. And yes, moving on, of course, we have our top 3 clusters, right? The winners from the challenge of last week. And of course, we would like you to know who the winners are of last week's challenge. So let's ask Guyatek to please reveal the top 3 winners.
Third place, Frankfurt Cluster. Second place, Netherlands cluster. First place, Berlin cluster.
Congratulations to the top three clusters. Also, Frankfurt winning third place. And also, of course, Netherlands second place and Berlin first place. Congrats to all of the winners. And of course, for those who have participated in our ongoing challenge. And for those clusters who have not won last week's challenge, you have the chance to win, of course, next week's challenge. So we're rooting for you. And hopefully, we'll see you in the top three clusters as well. And yeah, with that said, we are coming to our closing and have our shout out time. And for that, we would like to thank our dear panelists for joining us this evening and also for sharing your experiences, your winter destinations, and giving us insights on which places we can visit, right? This winter season. And yes, maybe we can give a short shout out. So let's start with Sister Viva.
Okay. Well, I would like to thank you all for those who watched po this episode. Shout out po to my husband, to our resident minister, Jerry Aliarmo, together with his family, to the Nelson family po, Kaaling family. I would like to also to say hi po sa Nunberg and the Wenfels family ko, especially to our overseer, Ka Glenn, Ka Iklian family, hello po to Ate Noribel and Kuya Alex. And to all my family and friends po in the Philippines, to my mama and papa, hello po, to my brothers. Thank you all po. Good night.
Thank you so much, Sister Viva, for being with us here again in our episode for tonight and for, yes, joining us this evening. And of course, we would like to ask Sister Malu, who would you like to give your quick shout out to?
Well, I'd like to say hello to everyone, and I'm really very, very happy to be with you. So, anytime if you want me to join, I'm ready. Central Europe is still my home. And I'd like to say hello to Sister Viva, meeting her for the first time. And send me some pictures of your place, which we can also use for Germany's Fun. And the same thing goes for Brother Gert. Thank you so much for always helping me with Germany's Fun. I'm looking forward to receiving new pictures from you that we can use on Germany's Fun. Okay, so thank you once again, Sister Francis, Sister Des, and Sister Eva. And hello to everyone. So just like what I said, anytime.
Thank you so much, Sister Malu, really for being with us here tonight and also always for helping us out, especially in German is fun, right? We're always happy to see you in our segments, especially also being here with us live tonight in our broadcast. Um, we will, or we are looking forward to seeing you in our next episodes, of course. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. And lastly, before we end this episode, we would like to ask Sister Francis, would you like to give your shout out to?
My shout out go to my family, my wife, Sister Annalyn, and to my two sons. And then yeah, shout out to Sister Malu. So nice to see you again. I was really happy to see you. And same Sister Francis, long time to see you again. So and then of course to Brother Joel Catalan and his wife Nenita, then Brother Jason Dolalas and yeah, Brother Philip Mangyard and Sister Jen and yeah, all of what know me and yeah, more to my to Brother Troyes and Irene Cabello and Cabong and Linda Cabello. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Brother Gerd. Danke vielmals, dass du heute mit uns dabei warst. Thank you so much, dear panelists, for really being with us here tonight. We're very happy to have you here. And of course, our dear panelists, our dear viewers and listeners, rather, are happy as well, I believe. And of course, we would like to thank our viewers and listeners for watching and engaging in our topic conversation and our YouTube live chat. Thank you also to our District CFO Advisor, Brother Scott Augustine, our Assistant District Minister, Brother Jason Dolalas. Thank you, po. And to our District Minister, Brother Joel B. Catalan. Thank you so much, Paul, brother. And of course, we would like to thank our CFO coordinator and CEBSI president, Brother Angelo Eranio Manalo. And most importantly, thank you so much to the church administration and our beloved executive minister, Brother Porto V. Manalo. This has been INC Radio Central Europe Satellite Studio. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see each other next week. Bye.
This is INC Radio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.